Hey Wrestlemanites, how's it going? It's time for the Wrestlemania 26. How did I do? Today, on the Razman's Reality. So let's get right into it. First match of the night, surprisingly, it was not the Money in the Bank ladder match. It's the first time, I believe, since the Money in the Bank concept was introduced that the Money in the Bank hasn't been the opener. Could be wrong about that. If I am, I will put it in overlay because you know me, I do my homework. But at least it's the first time in a while. That much I do know for sure. So the opening match on the card was the Big Show and The Miz retaining the unified tag team titles over John Morrison and R-Truth. So I got that one right. Extremely mediocre match. This match could have easily been done on Raw. Didn't belong on a WrestleMania card. Was a huge, huge disappointment and had me really nervous. Thank God. Thank God for the ladder matches on this card, is all I can say about it. Next up, your triple threat match, Cody Rhodes versus Ted DiBiase versus Randy Orton. Your winner via a punt to Cody Rhodes and an RKO and a pin of Ted DiBiase and Randy Orton. 2 for 2. Not bad. But the streak will stop there. Why? Your next match, the Money in the Bank ladder match, in my opinion, the third best match of the night, and for Money in the Bank to be your third best match of the night, that is saying something. It really, really is. Some people would rank Money in the Bank ahead of what I'm going to put ahead of it, but again, this is about me and my opinions on these episodes. So yeah, Money in the Bank, to me, third match of the night, best match of the night, that is. The winner and Mr. Money in the Bank 2010, the All-American Jack Swagger. Holy crap. Who saw this coming? I think Spitternet was the only one in our IWC Internet Wrestling community to predict Jack Swagger to win. Yeah, Jack Swagger, the All-American Mr. Money in the Bank, and hopefully champion as soon as tomorrow night on Raw or Friday night on SmackDown. Jack Swagger is the man. He's the man. And I'm glad that WWE is going to let him work on his mic skills while getting pushed. Or at least it seems to be that way. Next up, Triple H versus Sheamus. Once again, a match that I didn't see going the way it went. Triple H gets the victory here. Sheamus did look really, really good in the matchup, though. Next up, Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk. Rey Mysterio gets the victory. Comes out dressed as a Navi from Avatar. Pretty cool. But I could have done without it. I think Avatar's been overkilled. But that's for an entertainment video down the line. Next up, Bret Hart versus Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon tries to throw a curveball at Bret Hart. Tells Bret Hart that he's paid off the entire Hart family to be lumberjacks. The Hart family does come out with Vince, but rather than do it in the way that I think they should have done it, instead Bret Hart gets on the mic right away and says, if there's anything I learned from the Montreal Screwjob, is that there's nothing like a good old-fashioned double cross. So the Hart family immediately double crosses Vince. They help with the beatdown about a gazillion and a half chair shots in this match, which was, in my opinion, the best thing about it. And as everyone predicted, Bret Hart slaps the sharpshooter on Vince McMahon for the win. Yeah. Next up, the 10 Diva Tag Team match. As I predicted, Team Michelle McCool, Layla, Vicky Guerrero, Maurice, and Alicia Fox get the victory here. Vicky Guerrero does an absolutely ridiculously bad frog splash and does the Eddie Guerrero hip shake thing. I guess that was kind of cool because she's never really acknowledged her real life ex-husband since she's been in WWE, but this match was just botch after botch after botch, and it made the epicness of WrestleMania look bad. This match should not have been on a WrestleMania card, but I guess they can't just ignore the Divas, which is why they did it. Next up, World Heavyweight Championship on the line, Chris Jericho versus Edge. And in the shocker of the night, in my opinion, Chris Jericho retains the World Heavyweight Championship. First time that a championship has been retained over a Royal Rumble match winner in many years. This was a decent match, could have been better, but it was pretty good. The best part came after the match when an irate Edge speared Chris Jericho through the announcer tables and into the barricade. Next up, what I think was the second best match of the night. A lot of people are going to give me flack for this, but it was good, it was entertaining, and it was a whole lot better than the first time these two squared off at SummerSlam last year. Of course, I'm talking about John Cena versus Batista for the WWE Championship. Your winner and new WWE Champion, John Cena, beat of the STF tap out. We saw a 5-knuckle shuffle from the top rope and frustration on the part of Batista. So like I said, Batista and John Cena actually did some different things here and actually put on a really good matchup. The only disappointing thing that happened with John Cena and Batista, as well as Chris Jericho versus Edge, is that we did not see Jack Swagger cash in at WrestleMania. I know he's going to cash in soon. I just have a gut feeling about it. But why do they keep saying that the Money in the Bank winner has the right to cash in that night at WrestleMania if he's not going to do it? And of course, that leads us to our main event of the evening, the most epic build-up in WrestleMania history. The streak versus the career. Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker. The Undertaker is 18-0. The man who made me a wrestling fan. Sorry if I get emotional here, will attempt not to. The man who made me a wrestling fan is no longer going to be in the wrestling business. I'm in just absolute shock, and all I can say is, if there was ever any doubt, which obviously there wasn't if you're a true wrestling fan, but if there was ever any doubt that The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels are true legends in this business, then they erased all doubts tenfold. This match was better than last year's match, which was a matchup at WrestleMania 25 that some people called the greatest matchup in WrestleMania history, and this one surpassed it. Counter after counter, kick out from finishing move after kick out from finishing move. In the end, The Undertaker hits his second tombstone after the first he hit was outside the ring, which was absolutely freaking fantastic. to get the victory over Shawn Michaels. Shocked, sad, disappointed. I don't understand why the WWE put so much build-up in this match if it was going to have the same outcome as last year. Maybe it was Shawn's request. Maybe Shawn wanted to be retired by The Undertaker. I believe Shawn Michaels will stay retired, but it's wrestling, and anything can happen. But to the showstopper, the headliner, the main event, Mr. Wrestlemania, I forever salute you. And with that, this is reality according to the Razman. And Razman style, it's not just a catchphrase, but a way of life.